Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads, and it's time for another super cool Cards the Universe and Everything new card deck test. Sorry about that. It's Lincoln's Funeral Train. Interesting card, this one. I've been waiting for the on the track cards to get really good. I'm hoping this one's going to help us out. It's a limited legendary. He's only been out for a few hours, I do believe. He's 4 energy, 25 attack or power, sorry. On the play, your on-track cards, wherever they are, gain plus 15 power until played. And on the return, your on-track cards that have been played at least once, wherever they are, gain an additional 15 attack until played. Pretty cool. Or power, I should say. I'm getting power and attack mixed up now because of Eerie Worlds. If you do fancy checking out our Eerie Worlds channel, by the way, do look for the link in the description. It's some absolutely awesome videos up there already. Okay, the deck is on the left, and it is no surprise. It's a very much a science deck with a couple of cards in it. Obviously, Lincoln's Funeral Train is a history card, which is a bit of a shame. Stops you doing a completely science deck. And obviously, I've gone with all the on-the-track cards. Some of them are good, some of them are a little bit not so sure. But the deck is not bad, actually. I've tried it a couple of times, and it works really well. So, next card up is the Flying Scotsman, 6 for 60. Another limited legendary. On the play, for every round completed this game, gain plus 30 power this turn. And on the return, this card costs plus 1 energy permanently. A really good card. That is a great one. Next one, the Trans-Siberian Railway, 8 for 57. Another legendary limited. It's quite difficult to build this deck, I do warn you. On the draw, a random life on land card in your deck gains plus 57 power until played, and a random other on track card in your deck gains 72 power until played. That's an amazing card, and I have squeezed in one life on land card which is going to be guaranteed to get that 57, and I'll show you that one in a minute. It's quite a nice little card that we've included. The liner class A44498, Sir Nigel Gresley. Let's just call him Sir Nigel. 5 for 43. Nice train, that one. Another legendary card. On the play, for every on-track card you have played this game up to a maximum of 5, gain plus 3 power permanently. That's a good card. I do like the look of that one. Next one, another train. It's the C&T SRR Locomotive 484, or let's call him the Loco 484. On the play, your cards with snake in the name, wherever they are, gain 18 until played. He's a fusion. He is an on-the-track card, and I did include a couple of snake ones, but then I came back to this deck because it's much better than going with the snake cards. So here we go. Let's keep going. Because there's so many science cards, sorry, got a bit confused there. British Rail class 40, 3 for 26. I actually remember these trades. I think I used to get one to school or something. 3 for 26. On the play, gain plus 30 power this turn, and a random card in your hand loses minus 30 this round. I hate that minus 30 this round. It actually cost me a couple of games, believe it or not. Epic limited this time, 4 for 10. On the draw, your science cards in hand gain plus 25 power until played. That is really nice. And on the return, for every round completed this game, your non-science cards, wherever they are, lose minus 10 permanently. That's not very nice, but I've only got 2 non-science cards, so damage is limited a little bit. The Jungfrau Railway, and I'm loving this card. The difficulty is he only triggers cards that are burning when he is drawn into your hand, and it doesn't count other cards that start burning on the same draw. So my original tactic of playing him next to Door to Hell doesn't work because they've got to have been burning before, which I'm not sure is a mistake, because maximum you can ever get is 2 burning cards. So the maximum you're ever going to get is 80 power, which is not bad. But what am I talking about? On the draw, your cards burning at the start of the turn, gain plus 40 until played. He is good. If you can get 2 cards burning when you draw him, you will get that 80. Moving on, we have got Suyo KZ. I think that's how you say it. I'm guessing it's a Chinese or Japanese train. It looks awesome, by the way. 3 for 25. It does absolutely nothing to help our deck apart from being an on the track card, because on the play, when played alone, your Futurology cards in hand gain 20 permanently. That's a shame. We just need one more card, I reckon, in on the tracks just to round it off nicely. Anyhow, Eureka, 6 for 57, Ultra Fusion. This card works really, really well. On the return, your science cards, wherever they are, gain plus 16 this round. So try and get them out at the beginning of the round. And if you won the turn, your remaining cards in hand gain plus 10 until played. A very cool card. And here we go, the Life on Land ones. And I went through the different cards, and I think this is my best option. He's 6 for 47. He's going to get that other 57. So that puts him for 6 for 104, I believe. And on the play, if you're winning the round, your opponent's cards in hand lose minus 15 this turn. So potentially that's another 45. And if you're losing, your opponent's cards in hand lose minus 25 this turn. So Lithops could become, if you're losing, a card worth about 175. That is absolutely awesome. And that is why I have gone with that one for my Life on Land card. I've also gone with Plutonium just to burn our cards a little bit. Hopefully that will help us get that little boost from the Jungfu Railway. On the draw, all cards in both players' hand burn 5 until this is returned to your deck. On the play, try and play in the middle, because your cards adjacent to this gain plus 20 this turn, which is quite useful. It is expensive, this card, by the way. And on the return, the card opposite this loses minus 5 permanently. Not bad indeed. No surprise, we've got the Linux kernel. If played next to any science cards, your science cards, wherever they are, gain plus 15 power for 3 turns. Repeat for each album. If your deck has only science cards, which it doesn't, your cards, wherever they are, would have got another 10 for 3 turns. Good card. The Door to Hell to help us with our burning strategy. Like I said, we have to try and separate these cards now. On the draw, your cards in hand burn 50 until played, and you gain plus 50 this turn. 3 for 40. Awesome card. Another fusion. This is the third fusion in this deck. Pretty impressive. 5 for 50 is Isambard Kingdom Brunel. On the play, if played in the middle slot, your on-track cards, wherever they are, gain plus 20 until played. Pretty useful. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on-track cards. So not bad. He is worth 160 buff. Leonardo, another cool card when you got loads of science cards kicking around. On the play, your science cards in hand gain 26 power until played. And I love it because it's still until played. What else have we got? We've got 2 more. Here we go. Chrono Photographic Gun. You should know this card. 4 for 39. And I had to throw in Jet Car. I was looking for some more cool science cards. 6 for 50. On the play, your cards adjacent to this game plus 80 this turn. And then on the return, you lose minus 40 for 3 turns. And we'll give you the deck code very shortly. This deck is too high energy, unfortunately, for this week's league. So let's go and test it out. This is a deck test in casual. Oh, Jeff Famous. Jeff Famous. I recognise that name. I'm sure. Oh, he's got a science deck. Interesting. Interesting. Is this another railway deck? Is everybody testing railway decks? Anyhow, there we go. Nothing's burning and it's on the play. 144. 189. Oh, interesting. Statue of Liberty deck. Okay, he must have a 666 deck, I'm guessing. Let's say hello. Hello, Jeff. Jeff Famous. You are famous. Okay, there is the Door to Hell. That's going to burn a few cards. Let's see how powerful we can get these train cards. Play in the middle. Trans-Siberian 272 and Loco 484. 429. That's not a bad score, actually. I'm quite impressed so far. It is looking okay. Oh, Mount Everest volcanic eruption. Well, that's going to help us. In fact, he's got quite a few burn cards in there. That could be quite beneficial for us. If we can keep some of our cards burning, great deck. Thank you. I'm not sure yet. Let's wait and see. That's a good one. That gives us 9 permanent buff. That is quite useful. That class, whatever it is, one. Interesting train. I'm sure there's some real train spotters out there that will probably be moaning that we've missed out some really cool trains. Not sure. Okay, that is a good start. Well done at Lincoln's funeral train. Interesting. They should have had that train, you know, the gold train or whatever it is, the one that's supposed to be with all the gold on it that's hidden away in some tunnel in Austria or Poland or somewhere. That would be quite cool. What should we do here? 438, not bad. Not bad at all. We're ticking over nicely. He's got a good deck here, actually. It's a bit random, but it's a nice deck, Jeff. I do like your deck, Jeff Famous. So that Lithops card, don't forget, it's whether you're winning or losing. We should probably play in a minute. Oh, and there is that Plutonium card. Pretty useful. Now, I know he's supposed to go in the middle, but I'm going to play Jet Car here. So Jet Car's got to go in the middle. And that Lithops minus 15. That is good. 214 plus the Jet Car buff. That should give us a massive lead now. Oh, that is looking good. Line X Colonel. Nicely played, Jeff. We have got a 400-point lead. Looking good. Choo choo. Interesting. Oh, they've stopped burning. That was a shame. I was hoping they would keep burning. Let's get that Lincoln Funeral Train round. Try and get a buff from him. Not the greatest card. I think this deck is better because of all the other on the track cards. I'm not sure if Lincoln's Funeral Train is actually doing too much, to be honest. I think you could probably maybe make this deck, what's he getting, 15 on all our track cards and another 15 for the ones we played. Not bad, I guess. We have got 8, so that's quite a good buff, actually. Not bad at all. Trans-Siberian, yeah, look, they're looking quite strong now on the track cards. They are good. I just wish there was 1 or 2 more on the track cards. Then you could probably have a really, really cool train deck. I mean, it's getting better. 2 to 8. Come on, Eureka. We could do with winning this one. Oh, that's a shame. We will still get the Eureka buff for the whole round. I was hoping we'd win that and get the extra 10. Not the end of the world. Got 2 cards burning. Oh, minus 20 they're burning. Well played. Is he going to win? He's calling good game. Let's see. He has got that Mount Everest card coming out now. He's getting a bit... He thinks Mount Everest maybe is going to win him the game. Interesting. Let's see what happens. There we go. Mount... Oh, no, just Temple in the totally the wrong place. What are you doing, Jeff Famous? Oh, get your rotation right. You're giving me points. And he had a minus 100. What was a minus 100 from? Very strange. Very strange tactic there, Jeffy. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's a shame. That's a good score. 7 for 2, 1 at 8. 466 off those 2 cards. What can we get? 727. Oh, I like that a lot. That is a really good score from the trains. They are looking good. I do like this deck a lot. There we go. There is the deck code. I'm going to play one more game because I want to see if I can get that burning rotation better. It wasn't that useful there. But deck code is HDHB5R. That's HDHB5R. While we're looking for a game, do give us a like. It will really help us out. It's quite important for us. And if you haven't subscribed, do please subscribe. We do loads of cool videos. We have got a very controversial video coming this weekend. Top 10 decks. Yep, the top 10 decks. It is going to be absolutely crazy. So keep your eye out for that video. It's absolutely awesome. Top 10 decks as voted for in our Discord server. So it's not my top 10 discs. This is a voted one. And loads, over 100 people voted in it. So it's pretty good. Okay, here we go. Oh, Tico, man. Okay, well, at least we can practice the rotation here a little bit. So, Lincoln's Funeral Train. Let's get that one out. 96 is a little bit slow out the box. Slow on the tracks to start. Like a real train, I guess it takes a little bit of time to get that full speed. But towards the end of that game, and when we hit a 700-point score, that was pretty good. And that was with 3 train cards. Admittedly, that Lithop card is great, actually, especially when you get that Life on Land buff on. It is worth nearly 200 points on its own when you get that buff. 175 points, 182 points maybe. Great card. Come on, Tico. Okay, now we're burning. So let's concentrate on getting that Jung Fu Railway card round and see if we can get the maximum bonus on it. I do want to win as well. Jet card is such a good card in a science deck. Totally overpowered. I know you lose 40 for 3 turns, but you can easily make up for the minus 40. Okay, 1-0, Tico man. Haven't seen you for a long time, Tico. Oh, where is that? We're going to run out of burns soon. Let's keep them in our hand for a little while. I shouldn't have played Scotsman. He's burning. That was a mistake by Dad of the Goat there. I should have played the gun. I don't know why I did that. I wanted to keep the 2 burning cards. And now I bet... Oh, look at that. It only hit plutonium. Oh, everything's burning and only 1 card got hit. Oh, it's a little bit tricky to get the rotation right with that. Jung Fu Railway. It's a great card though. I do like it. Bit novelty, but it's a good fun deck, this one. So everything's burning now, and our railway cart is in totally the wrong place because Door to Hell is in front. Plutonium we need to get back round again, I guess. Oh, and he's the only one burning. He's burning himself. Lincoln giving us a little bit of a buff there. 268, not bad. Not bad. They are looking good though, those train cards. I think, and another 15 from Lincoln's Funeral Train. 2-0. Well, I think this is going to be a 3-0 win unless Tico's got something up his sleeve, which I do not believe he has. Let's just keep going. The whole point of this game really was to try and get that burn buff better. It does definitely need a little bit of practice on the rotation, but I'm very impressed with the train cards, to be honest. They're looking good. Okay, we're 1-3-1 in front. Shall we play Loco 484? Look how high scoring that card is. 9x and that Lithops card, really useful. Not bad at all. 365. Even after he'd been burning that Lithops card, he was still 6 for 99 plus the 75, I think it was. Were we behind? No, we probably weren't. Plus 45 that we took off. Okay, here we go. 2-0 up. 385. This is probably going to be the final turn. Let's just go and do whatever. Doesn't really matter, I guess. 464. Anyhow, guys, that is Lincoln's Funeral Train deck, or On the Tracks deck. Looking good. I do like it. I think it's got a lot of potential. Quite energy high. But not bad. Not bad at all. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Do check out our other videos. Do keep an eye out for that top 10 decks video coming. Like I said, it's going to be very, very controversial. Anyhow, take care, everybody. We'll see you very soon. Have a nice weekend. Bye.